Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I'm Addison Brianna and this is your friendly reminder to like, comment, and subscribe if you want more videos from me. Also, thank you for 600,000 subscribers. That is so crazy to me and so amazing, so thank you. In some of my most recent videos, I've been talking about climate change and how just eating more plant-based can make a difference. I was fully vegan for 5 years. I'm not fully vegan anymore, but I do still eat mostly plant-based, and knowing that I'm doing something positive for the planet and animals is such a good feeling. So I'm currently working with a project called Better Internet Initiative, whose goal is to help creators and influencers like me make more educational content for their audience, aka you guys, on issues of importance. With them, I've been doing some research on climate change lately, and I want to share some big things that are going on in the world concerning it. So hopefully you can learn something new today and spread the word. After this message, we're going to get straight to one of my favorite plant-based recipes, so stay tuned. Last month, the Inflation Reduction Act became law. This is the largest investment in combating climate change in U.S. history. It's going to make the U.S. a leader at the forefront in fighting climate change worldwide after several decades of lots of talking but very little action. America is now back on track to reduce emissions by 40% below 2005 levels by 2030. It also looks like the goal of a net zero emissions economy by 2050 is also possible. The new law includes lots of huge investments in climate protection and climate change prevention. It has tax credits for households who are looking to offset energy costs, including electric vehicle incentives of up to $4,000 and clean energy tax breaks of up to $7,500 for electric vehicles. These new investments in clean energy production and tax credits are aimed at reducing carbon emissions. This gives you options to save money while making your own life greener. You can help the environment by using less gas or by installing more cost and energy efficient means of powering your home. And these are just two starting points for what can be done now by you locally. If you're interested in learning more about more things you can do to help out, check out the description of this video. I've put a couple links there. Thank you so much for listening. Point is, there's lots of ways you can live greener in addition to eating more plant-based. And for this video, I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite vegan dinner recipes, or really any time of the day recipes that's not only good for the planet, but good for your body too. All right, I'm about to put you guys on with this recipe. So this recipe is my own version of the recipe I'm going to link in the description below. It's called Bali bowl with peanut tofu. It's a vegan bowl. We're going to make a really good peanut sauce, and I'm actually making this with tempeh instead of tofu today. As I said, this is my own version. But if you'd like to follow the original recipe exactly, I've linked that in the description below. And they also have a bunch of different vegan bowls as well. So go check out that list. I've made a couple of them and they've all been really good. All right, so for the peanut sauce, the most important part, you will need orange juice, maple syrup, soy sauce, sesame oil, sriracha sauce, and peanut butter. You're also going to need some salt and some fresh ginger and some fresh garlic. So again, I'm not doing exact measurements. I kind of just eyeball everything, and it's always turned out really good. This is one of the best healthy peanut sauce recipes that I found online. So I'm just going to go ahead and slice up the ginger, get that garlic clove out of there, put everything in the blender and blend it up. And there's what the sauce looks like. Make sure you give it a good taste test. Make sure it's to your liking. Make sure the oven is preheat to 450 or 425. We're going to start chopping these yams. So I got one large yam or a sweet potato. You're just going to chop it up into some little cubes and then spread it out on a baking sheet. And I didn't have any parchment paper or aluminum foil today, so I'm just going to pray that it doesn't get all stuck to the pan, even though it probably will. So how I like to do my sweet potatoes or yams is with some turmeric, some cayenne pepper, paprika, and salt. So I just season that all on top, mixed it up with my hands, and then popped these in the oven because these are going to take the longest amount of time of anything in this recipe. Honestly, should have done it first, but I just like getting the sauce out of the way. All right, so we have tempeh here, and the original recipe actually calls for tofu, which is really good as well. But I'm using tempeh this time just for a little different taste. It's a little bit grainier, a little thicker, more filling. So if you haven't worked with tempeh before, this is the kind that I buy, and I'll usually just cut it into some about 1/2 inch strips, pop it in the pan with some oil, and I showed it on screen before, but I'm using avocado oil. It's my favorite oil to cook with. I find it has the best taste and goes with anything. So I'll just get these lightly brown on each side, usually cook for about 10-15 minutes, pan fry it. And I'll put some soy sauce in there to get a little extra flavor before you put the peanut sauce on. Now, if you are pan frying like me, make sure you wait till the pan cools before you add in the peanut sauce. Otherwise, it will burn and ruin your sauce. Just a little rule of thumb. Okay, time to construct the bowl. I have these little 1-minute easy brown rice packets. I did not have time today to cook brown rice for an hour, so this will have to do. Super convenient. And I also have some random salad greens I had in the fridge. Anything that's kind of a coleslaw feel is going to taste really good with this. So we've got brown rice, salad greens. I also found these cooked beets already ready, so I took those out, sliced them up, popped them in the bowl, and this is what it's looking like so far. I've also added the peanut sauce to the tempeh. This is what they're looking like now that they've cooled down. So I'm going to add these to the bowl and take those potatoes out of the oven, which I've been cooking for about 30 minutes now. And we're going to add those to the bowl as well. Once I've got that all in there, add the peanut sauce on top to your liking. And I'm obsessed with peanut sauce, so I like to add a lot. I also added a little avocado, and this is the finished project. It doesn't look as beautiful as the photos on the recipe page, but I promise you it tastes really, really good. The flavors of the sweet potato and the peanut sauce and the tempeh with the brown rice is one of my favorite combos ever. So if you guys enjoyed watching this video, if you tried this recipe for yourself, please let me know. Let me know if you would like more videos like this. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.